Boy, I came up with the best idea I've ever had in my whole life. Well, not really, but last week there weren't very many requests and I had to come up with all these hymns. So I thought this week I would ask for requests prior to the recording. And so this morning I posted on Facebook, comment if you have a favorite song and a request, and I'll be glad to do it this afternoon. And boy, those requests came in. I think Amanda Collier, Moran is her married name, won the prize for the most songs requested. But that really helped me an awful lot. I will try to get to all of them. And if I don't get to all of them this week, I'll just add them to next week. I really appreciate people commenting how much they enjoy these hymns. I got a postcard from one of my friends, Sandy, up in Michigan, and she said she felt bad that I was sick and she hoped I keep forgetting to see what you're seeing. I forget to do that. Why can't I see it? Hang on, stay tuned. We'll be right back after these announcements. Okay, hang on. Glenda Seaboard Weldy live. Where is it? There it is. I'm sorry. Hi, John. Greetings to you from, I don't know, he's overseas in Austria or someplace like that. So, and it's morning, right? Good. Well, anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so Sandy sent me a postcards hoping that I would get better. And I met somebody at a birthday party down the road last Saturday night, and Natalie said she enjoyed watching and listening to the hymns. I thought that was so sweet. And then Judy at church always says, I've got Tuesday on my calendar. I enjoy those hymns. So thank you very much. And hi, Carrie. I am going to play some requests from last week, or a request from last week. Barb, my friend in Michigan, requested Kneel at the Cross. From Indiana requested He paid a debt I did not owe. He paid the debt I owed, and I owed a debt I couldn't pay. Wonderful song. One more time for Carissa. has also requested Because He Lives. Alabama, requested The Bible Stands. Hi, Judy. It does. Hi, Jean. And then John Henry sounds like a fake name. I worked with him. He was principal at the high school while I was principal at the grade school. He's a real person, and he's overseas right now, but he's watching, and he requested last week a song that I played, and he thought, oh, I should have requested it this week. But I'm going to go ahead and play both of your requests. The first one was Amazing Grace, and we'll do Shall We Gather at the River. It has an important meaning to you, I think. Hi, Vanessa. You too. And then this was the one that he wanted, Shall We Gather at the River? My good friend Karen, hi Jerry, my good friend Karen from Minnesota, who I sang with in the trio. Last week I talked about Karen and Glenda and Gay, who's now in Glory, requested, I love to tell the story. great thou art. Sarah, one of my fellow widows, requested Blessed Assurance, and so did Chad and Stephanie Weldy. So I'm going to do it for both of you. Sarah also requested the old rugged cross. She also requested He Included Me, which is a real good old one, written in 1941, before I was born. But I'm going to use the music just in case I don't get it. Hi Joyce, good to see you. Scott Primer, he's in a trio who sings Southern Gospel, and we enjoy listening to him. He and his group enjoys listening to Gary and me sing. Requested As the Deer. Let me start that one again, Scott. in a different key. Sorry. When it's live, you get what you get. Joyce, I do know people need the Lord. I'm going to go through the list of the people who requested before you. If I don't get to it this week, I'll play it next week. Let's see. Scott Weldy, my son, requested A Sinner Saved by Grace. Tabitha, she used to live at my house. I love her. Has requested a couple songs. Beulah Land. also requested Sweet By and By. Gene requested One Day. I think this was at his dad's funeral. So I think I'm going to do one more. And it was requested by my friend Chris Roberts from Illiopolis. And I think she wins the prize for today. Before I play it, I want to say that remember, if you miss this and it disappears from Facebook, you can always go to my YouTube channel, Hymns with Glenda, and listen to it. And yes, I have figured out how to reverse it. So I won't be playing the low keys up here and the high keys down there, or whatever it looks like. So Chris said, why don't you play Happy Birthday to You? Because you know what? My birthday's tomorrow. So I'm going to play Happy Birthday to Me. You can sing along if you want. And then we'll finish with that. Thank you for joining me tonight.